speaking of, if you're of a certain age, your parents probably drove a station wagon at some point in your life. Those were eventually replaced by minivans.
And those were eventually replaced by SUVs, but a few station wagons remain. And Rides and Drive's Harvey Briggs says if you're shopping for an SUV, you'd do yourself a favor to check out the Volvo V60 all-wheel drive cross-country. We check it out as Harvey goes behind the wheel.
So this is the Volvo V60 Cross Country, and in my eye, it is gorgeous. It's a mid-size all-wheel drive wagon, and it competes with mid-size crossovers like the BMW X5 and Audi Q5, and also the Audi A4 all-road all-wheel drive wagon as well. There aren't a lot of other options if you really want an all-wheel drive, go-anywhere wagon. You know, there is plenty of room for 5 people inside this vehicle. You've got this great panoramic sunroof that really makes both the front and the second row seem very spacious. And behind that second row, there's plenty of room for bags for a vacation. And one of the nice things about the V60 Cross Country is that you can get a rack for the roof. You can put your skis on there. You can put your mountain bikes on there, and you don't need a step ladder to reach those things like you would for an SUV. This V60 Cross Country is fully loaded, so you've got heated leather seats, the hand-stitched heated leather steering wheel, this really nice wood veneer to go along with it. But even in the base model, I really like the City Weave fabric seats that they have, and even the standard trim feels very upmarket. Really, my one complaint with this car is that the Sensus system is pretty much all touchscreen other than the HVAC portion of it. So doing things like changing the channel, entering the navigation, some of those things take a little more attention away from the road than I would like. Otherwise, I find very little to complain about with this vehicle. Pricing for the Volvo V60 Cross Country starts at $45,100, and when you load it all up like this one, it ends up at $56,990, which is a lot of money, but you compare it to a BMW X5, you're right there. You know, this is a Volvo, so it has all the advanced safety systems. You get adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking. You get blind spot protection, all kinds of good things. Plus, you know, Volvo goes above and beyond with some of their safety features. Like this has the run off-road system where if for some reason you lose concentration, you go off into a ditch, it actually uses the seats to help lessen the impact and reduce back injuries that happen in those types of accidents.
Harvey joins us now from the Rides and Drives World Headquarters.
Here I am, my little corner of the world.
Hi, Harvey. That's a beautiful car.
Yeah, it really is. Safety is always a big thing for Volvo.
Yeah, and it's something they have done probably more research than any other manufacturer in the world on. Every accident that involves a Volvo vehicle, they investigate to try to figure out what they can do better to protect the passengers, the driver, and also develop preventive systems for those things.
Are wagons having a resurgence in popularity?
You know, I would like to think so, but it's still an SUV world out there. You know, Buick makes a wagon now, obviously Subaru, Audi has a wagon, Mercedes, but you're not going to find them in most manufacturers' lineups.
Volvo also makes SUVs.
Yeah, if you're looking at this, you're probably going to look at the XC60, which is the SUV version of this platform. I just happen to like the way that wagon looks a whole bunch.
You said that's going to be your next car.
Could be.
That's a good endorsement.
We'll have to talk to Lisa about that, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, Harvey, thank you.
We'll see how many plants we can get in there.
That's right.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. We'll see you soon.
All right.
Good job, Harvey.
Thank you,
Good
guys.
to see you.
Go to ridesandrives.com for more on this and and all the cars at Harvey. Looks at